Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Informal back with another podcast. We are on the 61st edition of the Mr. Informal Podcast. We got a lot of things to talk about. Also, Valentine's Day is coming up. Valentine's Day is on a Thursday, February 14. So, this will be the month of spending money, gifts, and whatever it may be to your loved ones or your potential loved ones. Could be a date, dinner, could be something else, but certainly dating apps will be busy. So, what are the topics for the Mr. Informal Podcast 61? Well, Tokyo Summer Olympics in Tokyo will be coming up soon, and so they are making the medals made of old electronics. That's the first topic. Number 2, extravagant runway show. Man, these runway shows, fashion shows are absolutely going off the charts in regards to budget. Basically, wherever and anywhere could be made into a runway show. Number 3, Valentine's Day in social media. So that's going to be a big one, not only on social media, but dating apps too. And then number 4, the last topic is Evian, who are the creators of the Evian water, and Virgil Abloh have collaborated to create a sustainable water bottle. So that's going to be interesting. Don't forget to add me on Instagram. That's Mr. Informal, MisterInformal. And then check out my website at mrinformal.com. That's MRINFORMAL.com. And so let's get on with the Mr. Informal 61st edition podcast. So 2020 is coming up. And so the last Olympic was in Brazil. And now it's going to Tokyo, Japan, Summer 2020, Summer Olympics, and the medals will be made of old electronics. It's mostly going to be fused. Most likely it's going to be gold plated, silver plated, bronze plated, whatever you want to call it, because they haven't made a medal that was solid metals, such as silver solid metals since 1912 or early 1900 Olympics. So my take on this is that, okay, that's fine. I don't really care how medals are made. All I care is how will this survive the test of time, because there have been medals that have deteriorated over time, and it's been in the news. I've seen it and I'm not happy with it. Think about it. You spent 4 years, could be 8 years, even 12 years training for the Olympics, and everyone knows the Olympics is every 4 years. And the fact that if you win any medals, bronze, silver, and gold, and your medal in your display case is deteriorating over time, I would not be happy. I would absolutely devastated, because all the hard work that I did in the course of 4 years, 8 years have deteriorated just because of this medal. And yes, I know that there could be footage. You don't need a medal to show that you were the best in the world. But if you are given a prize, and if you are the medal is a symbol of you were the best in the world, it shouldn't have to be deteriorating. Now, I'm not trying to take down the Japanese craftsmanship, and I actually believe in Japanese, and hopefully the Summer Olympics will be good since it's in Japan. I believe that if they are going to forge, melt, weld, whatever they want to do in old electronics, I really do hope that these metal will survive in a lifetime. And that's how it should be. It doesn't matter how the metals were made. What matters is that how long can it last? Can it last as long as the athlete's lifetime? If it can, fine. That's fine with me. But the fact that if certain metals are made of certain materials and cannot last longer than 10 years, then that is bad news. That is bad craftsmanship. That is bad material. That is bad process. That is just bad chemical reaction. That's just bad recipe. And I do believe that we shouldn't have to resort in. We shouldn't have the metals to be recycled. I believe that a metal should be a metal. It should be made of metal. Metal. Why not make it solid steel, solid aluminum? Stainless steel, and then gold plated. What's wrong with that? These athletes work hard for 4 years and 8 years or 12 years. So why should we give them anything less? But I really hope the IOC will fix something, and I do believe that we should recycle. But should I believe that we should recycle products to make out of metal? I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it. So the second topic for today is runway shows. So it seems like runway shows are becoming bigger, extravagant, fabulous, more like a ceremony, not about the clothes anymore. It's more about the experience now. We're taking things out of focus because lately Karl Lagerfeld, who is the design director of Chanel, went all the way to Europe, yes, Europe, and made an indoor beach. Yes, an indoor beach. And as crazy as that sounds, that's basically what happened. So they went to this little island and basically created a roof, a wallpaper, and they put some seats down, and that's how they created the beach. And obviously there's still waves in there, the water waves, and the water is clear. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like that. But it took 150 people, and I'm sure it was expensive. Same with Virgil Abloh. Louis Vuitton was outside, created some pieces. Same with Kim Jones, collaborated with Cause, created statues, created some pieces. Same with Louis Vuitton, they always does it. Any type of resort collection, some company, Fendi, YSL, even Tommy Hilfiger does it. Damn. These runway shows are just getting out of hand, because I believe that you don't need to be extravagant to show the product. I think the product should speak for itself. But if you need an experience show for the product to express themselves, then that should tell you about your product. I think that when it comes to fashion is anything and everything. There's no budget in fashion. It's unlimited, basically. What I mean by that is every company has a budget. But at the same time, depending on the house of design you could have unlimited budget. Look what Chanel just did. Even Dior. Not only that, you have people you may have to fly out. Hotels, accommodations. But are they really there for the clothes? Because I don't see people talking about, oh, the clothes were great, oh, the clothes was blah, 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 blah. It's more like, oh my goodness, the presentation was great. It's all about, what happened, what they showed, what kind of stuff they presented. Damn, what about the technicality aspect? What about the clothes? Was it draping? Was the colors correct? Did it fit right? Were the models great? Let's think about that for a second. All I hear from these fashion shows and even social media is that, oh, nice statues or nice experience, so and so. But when it comes to clothes, you go to the stores, it's like, what is there to say? There are probably some pieces that are great. I'm not gonna lie. I think every collection has great pieces. It could be one, it could be two, it could be three. but not all of them. But I do believe that there are people out there in the world that instead of spending so much money on runway shows, why can't we put some of that money and give raises to employees? Why not bigger bonus? Why not bigger incentives? I guess some of these houses of design just don't know or don't see, don't have the vision that let's take care of the company first. Our company's already famous. Why do we need to be more famous? These brands are just protecting their brands, but are they protecting their employees? I'm not really so sure. And so it's this time of the year. It is February, and Valentine's Day is coming up. It is the only day that everybody in the world celebrate love at the same day and time. Restaurants are going to be fully booked. The mall is going to be busy. Online shopping is going to be busy. Social media is going to be busy. There could be heartaches and heartbreaks. There could be new potential significant other. You could find your soulmate. You could find your future wife or future husband. But the day of Valentine's Day is special, whether you're a girl or a guy. Now, why do I believe that? I'm not gonna take out stats. I'm not gonna tell you about how much money Americans spend per Valentine's Day. You know it's in billions or it could be trillions. There's no doubt about that. But what I'm gonna talk about is Valentine's Day in 2019 in regards to social media. As you know, as I said before, there's gonna be heartaches and heartbreaks. And could be happiness, could be loneliness, could be sadness. But in social media, once you put it on, it's gonna be magnified exponentially. If they're having fun, whatever food they're eating, they're gonna post it. If they like the guy, they're gonna post it. If they don't like the guy, they're gonna post it. If they don't like the person, they're gonna shame the person. Can we at least stop focus on putting our point of views in social media for Valentine's Day and just enjoy each other's presence? Now, do I have a date in Valentine's Day? Well, maybe, but I'm not gonna talk about that. But I believe that when it comes to Valentine's Day, let's put the social media away for a while. I believe that you could post it on social media after the date, after whatever you ever doing. But for a while, let's just all have the time of our life in one day, so everybody can celebrate love at the same day and time. The whole world. And I'm sure that the whole world is gonna post everything in social media. And that's pretty good and all. But let's just take our time. Let's enjoy ourselves in the night. Put away the phone. Stop worrying about what others will tell you in Valentine's Day. And stop being jealous of what other couples are doing. Because I know there's always jealousy in V-Day. And somehow it just happens. But there are jealous people out there. And there are people who show off out there. But let's not worry about that. And whatever you're bringing, flowers, chocolate, teddy bears, some type of gift, think about it. Just think about it, and hopefully your date will be happy. So the last topic for today is Evian, who are the creators of the Evian water bottle, and Virgil Abloh have partnered to create a sustainable water bottle. So here it is, the article. Basically, Virgil Abloh has taken the title of Creative Advisor for the Sustainable Innovative Design, whatever that means, to create a bamboo cap that has a title that says Rainbow inside. So Evian, the creator of the water bottle, basically stated that fully circular brand making all plastic bottles 100% recycled plastic by 2025. Not only that, they are hoping to make sure that they are people are well known about it, and so they want to hire ambassadors such as Virgin Abloh, who is also the men's creative design director of Louis Vuitton. So every Evian bottle and this partnership will have the tag rainbow inside. So this kind of stuff just doesn't make sense to me. Now I know Evian bottle. I've seen it. Same with Fiji water, whatever you want to call it, what type of water. Why do you need a brand ambassador to do this? Why can't you just announce that every bottle will be recycled 2025? And why will it take that long? Why 2025? It's not just Evian bottles the problem. It could be Nestle water bottle, Fiji water, Boss. Arrowhead. Why do we need to have brand ambassadors, and why do we need to go through this? Not only that, these water bottles are probably going to be $5 to $10 or even $20, and it's going to be expensive. Yes, they are reusable, but why not buy a vacuum water bottle? Vacuum insulated water bottle. It will keep you cold for 12 hours, keep you hot maybe 6 to 8 hours. But why does Evian need a brand ambassador? Now, I'm not trying to take Virgil Abloh's business mind here. I think that's great. He's actually making money. Props to him. That's great hustle. It's more on Evian bottle that I'm blaming here. If you are a company that's already well known, you ask yourself, do we really need to? Why can't we put that money aside and actually make recycling plastic much faster instead of waiting 6 years from now? Also, find a better sustainable material that we can recycle, that we can reuse. You can put research and development. And I just don't understand it. And now I think water bottles a joke, don't get me wrong. If I need water, I'll buy a water bottle out in 7-Eleven. It could be some local shop. But that's because I need water, because I don't trust these water fountain. And not only that, this Evian rainbow inside thing is just filtered water. Water filtration company Soma. So what does that tell you? So it's not a spring water, it's not naturally glaciered water, it's just tap water that's filtered. And that's what bothers me about it. So hopefully this doesn't become a trend, because if it does, then certainly it will become a problem. And so that basically concludes the Mr. Informal Podcast 61st edition. Hopefully you learned something today, and hopefully you have any further comments, let me know down below. And if you have something to say, let me know too. Obviously, there's going to be more podcasts to come and more of my opinions, obviously. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's MisterInformal. And check out my website, MrInformal.com. That's MrInformal.com. And so I will see you in the next Mr. Informal Podcast. Bye-bye.